Looks like we got new leadership in the PR department at the Walt Disney Company. We finally have a dining package update for the Main Street Electrical Parade. Disney wants to make affordable housing in Florida. And Encanto is finding new ways to make its way into Disneyland. All coming up next, Fresh Baked. Hi guys, David here with Fresh Baked, and let's talk about what's new with Disney and the Disneyland Resort. And we're going to start with news that we have some new executive leadership at the Walt Disney Company. Christina Shake has been named Disney's Executive Vice President of Global Communications. Now, normally I wouldn't report on the hiring of a random Disney executive, but the timing and the title of this particular hire is newsworthy. Per the announcement from Disney, Shake will be responsible for the company's communications strategy and operations and will be their lead spokesperson. To put it more plainly, she's going to speak for Disney. She's going to decide what to say, how to say it, and she's going to say it. Now, I mentioned timing. This, of course, comes on the heels of a tumultuous couple of weeks where Disney's public statements have not been going very well. Even when they're not saying anything at all, it's not going very well. Obviously, Disney is aware of this, that things are not going very well publicly, and they're trying to confront this situation by bringing on more experienced leadership. On that topic, it's worth noting that Shake's background includes stints in the Biden administration, leading their nationwide COVID education campaign, as well as with Hillary Clinton's presidential campaign, and as Michelle Obama's communications director. An impressive resume, to say the least, and one that does give us a clue as to Disney's mindset. Where are they trying to take the future of their PR? That is to say, it appears to be more on the political left than it would be on the political right. Now, here's an interesting observation to make in that regard. It seems as though Disney has managed to upset both sides of the political spectrum. They do not have a friend, it would seem, in the politically left-leaning California or its governor, Gavin Newsom, whose disdain for Disney during the shutdown was more than obvious. They also do not have a friend with the politically right-leaning Florida and their governor, Ron DeSantis. Suffice it to say, the new executive vice president, Christina Shake, has her work cut out for her. I wish her the best of luck, because this is going to be a difficult proposition to get clear of all of this, and in short order. Now, also on the topic of timing, this is a good timing, I would think, for this announcement. Disney has announced an initiative to build 80 acres worth of affordable housing on Disney property in Orange County, Florida. The development is expected to include more than 1,300 units and is described as giving residents a variety of home choices that are affordable and attainable. This sounds like it could be a combination, perhaps, of homes to purchase and apartments, let's say, for rent. The concept art looks to suggest the same, where I can see several buildings that are definitely multifamily. They look mostly like apartment buildings. They could be condos. What I don't see are any single-family residences, actually. And it sounds like this new neighborhood is going to be built near the recently built Flamingo Crossings Town Center, as well as the Disney College Program campus. Lots of retail, dining, that sort of thing. They're building this whole... It sounds a bit like Celebration, actually. Similar to the new Story Living site in Rancho Mirage, it's going to be done by a third-party development company known for its affordable housing. That's per the Disney announcement. So Disney will be providing only input into its design, etc., but this will not be a Disney community per se. That is to say, it's not going to be like you're living on Disney property. You're going to see the same stuff you would see in any other community, in any other new development. Five Guys and Best Buys and Targets and things of that nature. Typical retail and dining experiences, plus the neighborhood, schools, and facilities of that nature. As for the makeup of the residents, this is not exclusively for cast members. It will be open to the general public, to anybody who qualifies. Here's to hoping, though, that a fair share of Disney cast members find this to be a place that they could happily call home, a place that they can afford and continue to work and provide the magic that they do at Disney World. I'm really hoping, even though it's for everybody, I kind of hope that this is for cast members, even though they can't make it exclusively for them. I'm hoping that cast members do find a way to call this home. Wouldn't it be neat to live in a community with a bunch of people that you know are cast members? I wonder. That would be pretty neat, I think. All right, let's get back to Disneyland, where I am asked often, David, what's the news on dining packages for Main Street Electrical Parade. To which I always say, well, I'm sure they're coming. They're just not here yet, but we're going to find out sooner or later. Well, it is now sooner or later, but we got information. There will be a Main Street Electrical Parade dining package on offer at the historic Plaza Inn. The parade debuts on April 22nd, and reservations for the dining package will be available 1 week prior or 8 days prior on April 14th. Dining times will be from 1 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. and will be priced at $40 per adult and $25 per child between the ages of 3 and 9. And unlike the Christmas Fantasy Parade dining package, guests will be getting that famous Plaza Inn chicken, plus roasted carrots, house-made mac and cheese, bacon and pickled onion wedge salad, Mickey-shaped sweet honey cornbread, and berry cheesecake. Oh, and a drink. Now, all that food by itself, you're getting close to $40 already if you were to look at how things are priced at Disneyland anyway. But $40 is a pretty good value when you add in the fact that you're going to get a reserved seat for the Main Street Electrical Parade. It means you don't have to camp out. And there are going to be people camping out for the Main Street Electrical Parade. This seems like a good idea. I recommend this. The reserved viewing locations vary, but ours for the Christmas Fantasy Parade, the last dining package available, was at Town Square with a view facing the Main Street station for the Disneyland Railroad. It's a pretty good spot if the parade is coming from Small World, but less so if the parade is coming from backstage Main Street, which was the case for the Christmas Fantasy Parade. My assumption is that these reserved spots are for the 8:45 showing of the Main Street Electrical Parade. Therefore, my assumption is that the parade will be coming from Small World down Main Street, which means it'll be coming from the good side of Town Square. If you're in that spot, if they do put you at Town Square, you're going to see the parade coming at you as you face City Hall, for example, as opposed to it coming at you as you face the Lincoln or the Opera House, which is not a desirable angle. Much better view from or facing the City Hall. And for those of you who are planning to get the dining package and you feel like going all out, if you are a fan of mixing your nostalgia, Main Street Electrical Parade is definitely nostalgia. If you're a fan of mixing in your nostalgia with your wallet, be prepared. There's a bunch of new Main Street Electrical Parade merchandise being made available. I swear I thought these were pajamas at first. And of course, I would buy a set if they were. But alas, it's an Electrical Parade t-shirt with glow ink and Main Street Electrical Parade leggings. Not as good as pajamas in my opinion, but they do look great. I'm not sure how I feel about this half parade shirt, half plain blue tee, I guess. I don't know. I feel like it's supposed to represent something, but all I can see is half of a blue t-shirt. She's also sporting those ubiquitous mini ears. I mean, they look great, but just count on mini ears for any new merchandise set. More ubiquity with the Loungefly backpack. Definitely not ubiquitous, though, is this Main Street Electrical Parade dress. It's smashing. I love that splash of pink. Stay tuned to Fresh Bakers. We'll be covering opening night of Main Street Electrical Parade and World of Color and Disneyland Forever. Just probably not all in the same night, I don't think. We're going to catch two of those, I think. I wish I could do all three, but that seems like it's probably impossible, although I don't know the show times yet for World of Color. But we'll get Disneyland Forever and Main Street Electrical Parade, so stay tuned to Fresh Bake for that. Oh, and by the way, no word yet still on World of Color dining packages, but again, I assume that those will be here as well. They're going to have one for that as well. Stay tuned. It'll probably be announced very soon. Finally, for those of you who are looking for more Encanto in Disney parks, Disney is here for you. They're trying. They really are trying to get more Encanto in the parks. You've got Encanto represented on the new float in the Main Street Electrical Parade, and you can meet Mirabelle in Frontierland. And now, starting April 11th, in just a couple of days, Encanto will be a part of It's a Small World. Not in the ride, but projected on the ride facade, just like they do during the Christmas season. They'll be playing We Don't Talk About Bruno along with a montage of scenes from the Oscar-winning film. Like the Madrigal family's casita, tiles across the It's a Small World facade will flip, turn, and rearrange themselves as one scene transitions to the next, culminating in a celebratory chorus and a nod to Bruno's mysterious prophecy about Mirabelle. Looking forward to it. And that wraps our news for today. Thank you guys very much for watching. Follow us on Instagram at _FreshBaked, on Twitter at FreshBakedDisney, that's Fresh with no E, and on TikTok at FreshBakedDisney. If you like our show and want to show you support, please do consider joining our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/freshbaked. And you can support us by planning your trips to Disneyland, Disney World, any theme park in the U.S., just buying tickets for Disneyland or any Disney park. Go through our affiliate, GetAwayToday. There's a link in the description below. Anytime you book a package through GetAwayToday or buy a ticket from GetAwayToday through our link, through our affiliate link, you can help support Fresh Baked. So thanks again for watching, everybody. We love you very much. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. And Fresh Baked.